Welcome to another JournalNow.com high school football video. I'm Joe Serrera, and I'm joined again this week by East Forsyth Eagles head coach Todd Willert. Coach, thank you for joining us once again.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'll always know we're doing something right if I get to keep on coming on.
Yep, you are a regular in postseason, so that's a good thing for the Eagles and for you. Speaking of your Eagles, third shutout of the playoffs Friday night, beating a very good Glen team, 14-0. You haven't given up any points in the playoffs. What's been the key to this defense's success?
Right now, I think Coach Beal and Coach Maxwell, Coach Wicker, our defensive guys have really simplified some things, but yet put some new twists in there. And we're just playing fast. I think when you simplify some stuff, you can play faster. And we're letting our athletic guys make plays. And right now we got some guys out there making a lot of plays.
Yeah, when you can play fast and you've got guys as fast as your guys, it's a nice combination.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I don't think they get the credit that they deserve. Everybody talks about these other defenses, but that's fine. We'll keep flying underneath the radar and doing what we do.
Yep. Your offense hasn't been as productive as the defensive side, at least the last 2 weeks. I know it was red zone and short yardage issues against Ardrey Kell in the 17-0 win in round 2. What did and didn't work against Glen?
Well, not too much. I mean, we made plays when we needed to. We just struggled running the ball. I think we came in with some bad maybe schemes. They did a good job of disrupting what we thought they weren't going to do. But we'll get back to the drawing board and we'll figure it out. Coach Vaughn and Coach Horton, we'll get that stuff figured out, and we'll have a little more oomph this week. I got a feeling.
Special teams, you steal points that way, you steal yards that way, especially in the playoffs. That was true again last Friday night against Glen. Tell me a little bit about your special teams work.
Yeah, it's a phase. A lot of people don't get it. You listen to a lot of people, they're like, oh, special teams is huge. And there's three things, special teams, turnovers, and getting off the field on third down. To me, that's how you win games. And obviously, James Studevant, our special teams coordinator, he's awesome. I mean, once again, another kickoff return to start the game out.
And set the tone,
Set the tone and get things going. It just it jacks your team up right away. And anytime you can get a return, that's great. And then obviously we had Andrew Conrad had a great game punting the football for us, which was huge. Flipping the field, and then obviously we got that turnover, on that punt. And once again, special teams is a huge phase.
And special teams indeed, we seem to travel. Those are things that teams do well, whether they're home or away. And you go on the road again this week. You're going back to the Charlotte area to face a team that's the top seed in 4A West, ranked number 1 in the state. Max Preps has them ranked number 34 in the country. Charlotte or Cornelius Hough. Doesn't it feel like this should be, a state championship game maybe?
Well, we've been talking about the 4A West. The crazy part is whoever wins this game gets the winner of Weddington and Chambers. I mean, how crazy.
And how many state titles have those two programs won in recent years?
I mean, there's a lot, the 4 teams left in the 4 big A, or 4A, I guess. All of us have won state title. I don't know if Hough has, but they're good enough to have, and it's crazy. But we knew going into it, the 4A West was going to be a meat grinder, and we're glad to be in the Final Four in the West and the Elite 8 in the 4A.
I don't mean to bring back an unpleasant memory, but is this game a little bit maybe reminiscent of and hoping for a better outcome from your guys, Charlotte Mallard Creek in 2015, in terms of a program that's getting national recognition against a really good East Forsyth program?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will make that comparison. We've played a lot of good Charlotte teams. We've beat a lot of good Charlotte teams. We've lost to some Charlotte teams. When they made this deal that we're going down to 4 divisions, I'm not happy with it, but it's not that I'm not happy because we're scared to play the big guys.
Right.
We've been doing it ever since I've been here, and my coaching staff knows how to game plan against them. So, we're ready. We're going to come down there and give them our best shot, and we're excited to play on the road and come down to Charlotte.
This Hough team has a number of players who are already committed to Power 5 programs, including their quarterback, a junior, Tad Hudson, who's committed to North Carolina. How good are these Huskies?
They're good. There's no doubt they're good. They got talent everywhere. There's no doubt. But I hate to say it, anybody, this far in the playoffs, you have good talent.
Yep.
It's not, I'm not going to be foolish and say it's coaching. It's a lot of
it's a little of both.
It is. But you got to have talent. So they do. They got a lot of talent, but we got some talent here at East Forsyth too.
What does that talent for East Forsyth need to do on Friday night to come back with a win and get to the regional final in what has to be, we just talked about it, the toughest regional bracket I think the state's ever seen?
Yeah, no doubt. I would agree with you on that statement right there. But once again, it's simple. We got to win the third down battles, which we did. We won third down, fourth down from our defensive standpoint. We did not from our offensive standpoint. We got to win that. The turnover battle, I think we broke even on that. But offense, we can't have the turnovers like we did on offense. And I'm calling turnovers even when you don't lose the ball. Because to me, you lose it down there. And we had some issues there. And we got to continue to win on special teams. That is huge for us.
What stands out to you about this Hough team? I mean, obviously, they're getting a lot of hype and they have talent, but what in particular stands out about them?
Their speed. They got a lot of speed. A lot of Charlotte schools do, and they're long. It's not just big 300. They're just long guys too. So length is always something we've never really had a lot of here. So we got to find a way to get, through some of that length that they have on the D line and at the DB spots. So we're gonna have to play a lot of mistake-free football and go down there and understand how to time management and game management of the game on Friday night.
It's going to be a heck of a football game. Talked about how tough this bracket is. We wish your guys and you nothing but luck on Friday night, and hopefully see you again the following week.
That would be nice, no doubt about it.
Thank you.